Coming up, we cross the hot springs of Puga Valley. Enjoy riding in the More Plains. Cross 5 high passes in one day. And finally bid adieu to Ladakh and enter back into Himachal Pradesh. Hello, good morning. It's 6:30 a.m. and we woke up at 5:45 and started getting ready. We just want this day, we want to be a little quick on this day and reach Jispa by the afternoon. We do not want to get late today. So the route that we are taking is that we're starting from Tso Moriri, we go to Sumdo. From Sumdo we go to Debring. From Debring we have the traditional route where we cross over to Pang, Nakee, Lachulung, Sarchu, Gata Loops, Baralacha pass and into Jispa. More or less it should take us anywhere around 8.5-9 hours. Usually it takes, Google says it's 7 hours, but I'm sure that we are going to take a little more time. We might stop at a few places. So we are going to go downstairs, have our breakfast and leave max out limit that we have kept is at 7:30. And before we leave Tso Moriri, this is the view from here. A magical place. So we'll just get going now. The luggage was packed and tied on the bikes. The bikes were cold started. Today is the day when we cover many iconic places in one day. It will be a 300 kilometers odd journey. To start with, we cross Kyagarla again and take the road from Sumdo to Pang Debring intersection. This road goes through the hot springs of the Puga Valley. From Debring, we cover More Plains and reach Pang. This is the Leh-Manali highway. This road will take us through 3 high passes, Nakee, Lachulung and Baralacha. We experience the Gata Loops, plains of Sarchu, Suraj Tal, Deepak Tal lakes and some interesting junctions like Whiskey Nala, Brandy Bridge, Zing Zing Bar. And then we kick-started the day. One last look at the blues of Tso Moriri. The calm water, the cold mountains, the warmth of its people. Every element here feels perfectly balanced. It's hard to let go of a place like this. But the road calls again and we move forward. These green fields appear suddenly against the cold desert terrain. They provide a visual break and a sense of comfort after the long barren stretch. Hello, we have crossed Sumdo, and the plan was not to stop the bike till we have done 100 kilometers initially, but we had to stop after 42 kilometers because it was so cold. Our fingertips were like, I thought that I have got a frostbite. हम लोग यहाँ पे रुके हैं, almost Sumdo यहीं पर है. So we stopped here, have some water, and now we are standing in the sun. तो उसकी warmth की वजह से अब थोड़ा सा ठंड कम हो गई है, तो अब we are feeling a little better. So now we'll start. I think जब तक 11 या 12 o'clock नहीं होते तब तक ठंड का सीन ऐसा ही रहेगा. तो मुझे लगता है हमें हर 1 घंटे के बाद we should take a break, give ourselves a little bit of rest, at least our fingers, and then keep moving. Next stop should be Pang, which is close to 70 kilometers from here. We're thinking of stopping there, probably have some tea, and if feel like we'll have some Maggie. This is Puga. Puga Valley lies in the Changathang region of Ladakh. It is a long stretch of green fields running alongside the road and surrounded by mountains. The area is known for its hot springs and mud pools. At several spots, you can actually see hot water spurting out from the ground. Almost every time I pass through Puga, I notice a horse standing close to these erupting water holes. This stretch of land is usually completely devoid of any movement, no vehicles and hardly any people. Even a few months ago, when I had passed through here earlier, I did not see a single vehicle on this road. A thin strip of tarmac cutting through this vast barren landscape often feels unreal, almost like a scene from a fantasy. Reached Debring Pang intersection. From here we join the More Plains. Hello, so we have reached Debring. I had miscalculated that from Debring to Pang is 42 kilometers. I thought that we'll stop at Pang and then have a cup of tea. But after 100 kilometers from Tso Moriri, we have reached Debring. So if a person has to go straight to Leh and coming from Manali, they would be going that side. We have come from that side. If any person, so this is the area, the road which is coming from Manali. Any person comes here, he stops here, he wants to do Tso Moriri and Hanle first, then he takes that route. Otherwise, he goes straight to Leh. We'll have a cup of tea and then get moving. Straight ahead is where we are going, is More Plains. We'll spend 4-5 minutes in More Plains clicking pictures and looking around. We'll have tea and leave. It's cold. I can feel it on my fingers. I felt that probably after 2 hours or 1 hour it'll get better, but it has not. No problems. We'll take breaks after every 1 hour. Warm up and leave. We'll finish our tea and leave. More Plains. For me, coming to Ladakh was always about riding my motorcycle through these plains. A long straight road running at an average altitude of 13,100 feet. Just the sound of my motorcycle's exhaust and uninterrupted views in every direction. Riding here feels like a dream come true. Hello, it's 11 o'clock in the morning and we have reached Pang. आज ठंडी नहीं रुक रही है. Everywhere it's a lot of wind and बहुत ज़्यादा ठंड है. Winter gloves हमें लगा था कि 1-2 घंटे बाद हम उतार लेंगे, but ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ी. But that's fine. It's all right. Sunny है, but ठंड है. But if you stop and you are in the sun, you feel a little better. अभी हमने इस छोटे से ढाबे पे मैंने एक लिम्का ली है, नदीम ने एक चाय बोली है, पियेंगे, उसके बाद फिर यहाँ से जाएंगे. नेक्स्ट स्टॉप शुड बी सरचू, वहाँ पे कुछ खाएंगे. तभी अभी भूख लग नहीं रही है, सो वी हैड ब्रेकफास्ट, सो वील ईट समथिंग एट सरचू. बहुत सारे बाइकर्स दिख रहे हैं जाते हुए लेह लद्दाख की तरफ. सीज़न इज़ कमिंग टू एन एंड बिकॉज अक्टूबर हो गया है, ठंड बढ़ती जा रही है. वहाँ पे जितने भी स्टाफ से बात हुई थी, एवरीवन वाज सेइंग दैट वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट लीविंग फ्रॉम लद्दाख फ्रॉम 10th or 12th of October because the season is coming to an end. Temperatures माइनस में जाने शुरू हो गए हैं रात को and it's just going to get more cold. नदीम की चाय आ गई, मैं अपनी लिम्का पीता हूँ and then we'll get going. Many sections of this route are still under construction or frequently affected by landslides. Loose sand and gravel are common sight here, and they demand constant attention while riding. We reach Lachulung, a high pass around an altitude of 16,000 feet, barren and stands alone. Nakee Pass, almost at an altitude of 15,500 feet. This place is known for its loose gravel stretches and a series of hairpin bends. Gata Loops. This is a stretch of 21 sharp hairpin bends spread over about 10 kilometers. Due to regular traffic, loose sand and gravel tend to accumulate on most turns. Extra caution is required while riding here. Sarchu. This is a famous point on this highway and is used by a lot of travelers as an acclimatization transit point.
Hello, it's 2 o'clock and we have reached Sarchu. Gata Loops के कुछ stretches थोड़े ट्रिकी थे बिकॉज वहाँ पे मिट्टी और धूल बहुत ज़्यादा हो चुकी थी, तो ग्रिप उसके अंदर प्रॉब्लम आ रही थी एंड द ट्रक्स विच वर कमिंग अप, तो वो थोड़ा लंबा एंगल काट कर आते हैं ऑफ कोर्स बिकॉज ऑफ द बिगर व्हीकल. एनीवे, सो वी हैव स्टॉप्ड एट सरचू. यहाँ पे बहुत सारे ढाबे हैं, तो हमने सोचा कि हम यहाँ पे खाना खा के चलेंगे. अब यहाँ से बारालाचा इज़ क्लोज टू 33 एंड देन फर्दर नॉर्थ जिस्पा. सो वी हैव स्टॉप्ड एट दिस ढाबा. And we have ordered Maggie, bread omelette, and I'm having a slice. Refreshing. This is how it is from inside. Sarchu also has a lot of camps, but when we were thinking of coming back and thinking of staying at Sarchu rather than Jispa, we spoke with a camps guy and he said that कि सर हमने अब बंद कर दिया है, हम यहाँ से जा रहे हैं, almost season over है, we are not getting so many bookings, so it's almost over for us. तो वो लोग तो अब यहाँ पे चले गए. Anyway, I like Jispa, तो मुझे Jispa रहना पसंद है. So we'll be heading to Jispa. Manali from here is 177, Baralacha 33. And I feel that Jispa must be close to 75-80 kilometers from here. So we'll have our food, drink something, and then move forward.
This short stretch is packed with several important landmarks: Baralacha, Suraj Tal and Deepak Tal. Even if someone is not heading all the way to Ladakh, they can easily start from Jispa, visit these places and return the same day. This area around Jing Bar is one of the most notorious sections of this route. This stretch frequently gets flooded and often witnesses traffic jams that can last for several hours. Jispa. Somehow it always feels like home.
Hello, good evening. It's almost 5:30 in the evening. We reached Jispa around 4 o'clock. The hotel which I usually take was occupied and we didn't get a room, so we got a place here. A newly made establishment. We got a room for 1,000 rupees. No food, nothing, but 1,000 rupees. The room is spacious. Geyser, hot water, everything is there. But maybe the food is not there. So we're just going to an eatery. I really feel like eating momos. मैं हमेशा ले मार्केट में जाता हूँ तो I try to eat as much Tibetan food as I can, but Leh was close. So today was more about riding and completing this journey till Jispa because the weather has changed. Look for yourself. When we were in Jispa around 10 days back, there was no cloud, absolutely no cloud in the sky. Now it was drizzling and we felt that maybe we thought that if we could go a little ahead, we changed our mind. If it rained, then it would be a problem. So it drizzled a little, but it has not rained. We'll eat something, have an early dinner. We are tired. When you cross 2-3 passes, it really takes a little toll on your body. You have to keep on working the accelerator, the gears. So now we'll take it easy. Tomorrow we choose any place where we could go to the plains. Probably, let's say Mohali. There's a place, or maybe Ambala, closer to our host, to my place. But So we are not thinking of attempting Jispa to Delhi straight away. It would be really tiring. So we'll break it and then reach home day after tomorrow.
We are again going back to the same dhaba. We had mutton momos in the evening. They said that they make mutton rice, chicken rice, rajma rice. So we're heading back there. We'll have something more to eat and then rest, because we are thinking of starting our day tomorrow early as well. Cover ground, reach close to Chandigarh or Mohali, so that the last day after tomorrow, you only have to ride less than 7 hours.